What do you think about So someone reminded me of I think it was actually Dame's camera guy. It was a choke, no joke. I seen him speaking about it. I was like, oh yeah. I went back and looked at the videos. Jermaine Dupri was like, and I guess this goes into the Super Bowl topic. Jermaine Dupri was like, yo, when I was there with the Super Bowl, like opening these ancillary business, I was ringing the bell at the fucking NASDAQ and everything. And it was like, hey, I was really in deep with the NFL. And they were talking to me about this position of kind of being like almost like the guy who's going to run the entertainment for like the Super Bowl and other big type of festivities like that. Mm-hmm. And he says, he calls Jay. He's like, yo, Jay, this is an opportunity that's on the table. What do you think about it?
Oh, and Jay took the opportunity for himself?
Well, Jay says, the first rumor was that Jay says, nah, don't do it.
Wait, is this Choke No Joke saying this?
No, Dame himself. No, I went to the Dame interview. Trust me. Right. I wouldn't take his word to it.
Wait, Dame is saying this?
Dame. No, not Dame. Ooh, sorry.
Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
Okay,
sorry.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I've interviewed Jermaine before. I'll take his word for it.
Jermaine said, he said, Jay never told me not to do it. Jay said, hey, listen, man, you know what side I'm rocking with. And basically almost saying, hey, I stand with the guys on the other side. So you could do it, but just let you know, like, I'm the side that I really care about is the other side. And he said, that affected his decision with doing it, only to find out Jay did it.
Yeah, but he could have done it himself. Jay
no, that's no. Yo, Vlad, if you call me up and you say, which we've had this conversation, and we've talked. Listen,
should I interview Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think you should.
Nah, I don't think you should do it,
bro.
bro.
I pass, then you go do the interview.
And then I go do the interview. Be like, this thing is a snake. This is a slimy motherfucker. Yeah. So I looked at that and I was just like, again, I always give Jay the ultimate credit as the great businessman. What did you think about a Super Bowl pick?
Look, when it comes to New Orleans, in terms of the people in New Orleans, of course they would want Lil Wayne to perform. Lil Wayne is the biggest artist to come out of their city, period, forever, right? I mean, you could argue Master P, whatever else, but I think Lil Wayne as a solo artist is the biggest artist to ever come out of the city. So I'm sure people would go nuts when, Lil Wayne hits the stage. But the Super Bowl is not a New Orleans event. It's a national and actually international event. Nationally and internationally, Kendrick Lamar is by far the biggest artist right now. Way bigger than Lil Wayne. Way bigger. So if you look at a decision to have the biggest show you could possibly can, Kendrick is the obvious choice. It's not Lil Wayne. Now, I understand that people would love, and look, obviously people like Nicki going hard for Lil Wayne, in the back of her mind, she's thinking, well, if Lil Wayne performs, it'll probably bring me on too.
Yeah, I would imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd imagine.
Right? It'll be like a Young Money thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there is, a reason behind the whole thing. I remember she's like, I can't believe that a young black man isn't given an opportunity. And I'm like, Kendrick's black too, so I don't quite see the logic here, and I think he's actually younger than Wayne, so yeah. I don't know about this logic, but Kendrick is actually the obvious choice right now in terms of a national stage.
The Dr. Dre shit fucked it up. That's what it is. I think people thought it was a West Coast influenced, even though it had 50 Cent and other people.
And Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, I thought people thought, okay, this was the fruit of anybody who came from Dr. Dre and that aftermath kind of like, ilk. And obviously
and it was done in L.A. And, I understand that. It was Dr. Dre, though. Now, Dr. Dre is a big choice.
Yeah, but we could make the argument he's not the hottest at the time, though.
No. I mean, listen, Jay could pick himself. If he was really greedy, he could pick himself, right? No one's going to complain over Jay-Z performing.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not picking himself.
Vlad, you know what's going on, though, man.
You think it's over the Wayne beef?
No, it's not the Wayne beef. It's the Drake thing. Bro, none of these guys like Drake.
You think Jay doesn't like Drake?
What? Of course he doesn't like Drake.
And he thinks that if he picks Wayne, Wayne will bring Drake with him?
No, I don't think it was much about, like, what people don't want to admit about Wayne. Listen, even if we think about last year, I went to last year's Super Bowl. Man, Usher delivered a fucking hell of a show.
Yeah, Usher had,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I would say that might be the second best show after Michael Jackson.
Yo,
it was really good. Yeah,
ridiculously crazy. Right? Like, obviously, he was, apparently, number one, he was already doing a residency in Vegas. The Super Bowl was in Vegas, so like he had a whole situation and time to like prepare.
Yeah.
If you watch a Wayne performance, bro, yo Wayne came out at one of these shows in Prudential Center, and I'm watching it. I think it was a Drake show, and I remember, and someone taps me on the shoulder, and they said, because there were these little monitors all around the stage, and they weren't on the whole time, but they popped on when Wayne came on.
Oh, because he doesn't remember his lyrics?
And that's what they told me. They said, hey, those have the lyrics that he needs to say. And I said, what?
Yeah.
They said, yeah, like, and he's admitted that a bunch of times that he forgets his lyrics. And then you got to think about it, like, bro, if you can't remember your lyrics, like, come on, that's like Usher's doing backflips with rollerblades on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. Somersaults.
Yeah, no, listen.
He played the piano.
Wayne is a legend, but it's Kendrick's time right now. You can't deny this is Kendrick's time right now. Like, and if you want the biggest show in the world on that day, the Super Bowl halftime show is the biggest show in the world.
Also,
right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I do want to indict half of rap on the lack of performance factor. True. Rap is the worst genre live. I had this conversation because I've been
for most acts, but not for some.
Yeah, no.
Some are real standouts.
Kendrick's a great performer. Kendrick's a great performer.
And so is Drake.
Right? Drake's a good performer. Kendrick's better.
Good performer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I want a Kendrick performance. Like, this nigga has, like, he has choreographed. Like, Drake is just having a party with you. You know what I mean? He has so many hits. Like, he's like singing half the song. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? He's killing it. And again, I still like Drake concert more, but it's just like you go to Kendrick like show, you're like watching a fucking like rehearsed thing. Like, obviously not to the level of like, say somebody like Chris Brown. That's like next level. Anyway, here's the thing. I'm one of Drake's biggest fans. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
But I do criticize him, and people have always known this. I've criticized him for a long time ago. Like, I've always thought that for as big as an artist he is, why is he not like always competing with the Taylor Swifts and these other people who are
Drake? You mean?
Yes, and megastars. Like, these people are doing stadiums. I always wondered. I'm like, he did 8 nights in New York, New Jersey. 8 nights back to back. Just do Yankee Stadium. And I'm talking to people, and I'm talking to some people behind the scenes, really just industry people, and they said to me, they said, here, listen, Ak, what you need to realize is that hip-hop sucks in a stadium. In a stadium, hip-hop is great in a intimate setting. Yeah. And the least intimate most rappers could get to without having to do a lot is an arena. Once you get outside of an arena and you're in open air, it's not just about just like, doing this and rapping your songs. People want to see a lot of shit happen. People want to see some choreography. Right. People want to see like these crazy shows. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like Drake doesn't do that. And I looked at it and I was like,
it's too bad because he could if he wanted to.
Well, I do think that's what helps someone like Kendrick. Even though it's the hottest Kendrick's really been, right? It's the hottest ever. Yeah. I think it helps Kendrick land the show over Wayne, right? I also believe that Drake, who got offered the Super Bowl multiple times before, he should have took it.
I agree.
Like, why the hell you turn that down?
Why would you turn down the Super Bowl?
It's like, do you think that Kendrick Lamar performs not like us?
Yes, 100%.
Change his lyrics? You can't say certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
No, but he's not going to do the whole song regardless. You never do a whole song when you perform a Super Bowl. You're always doing a medley of your songs. So, I mean, because remember, Kendrick performed in L.A.
Ooh, he's going to... No, he did the whole song.
No, he didn't.
Pop out?
No. Oh. No, I'm talking about the L.A. Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
He performed with Dre. Mm-hmm. Kendrick's one of the people that Dre brought out.
But he is
and he did, and he changed the lyrics. If you remember, if Pyrus and Blood, and Crips first got along, probably have you dead by then. Like they changed the lyrics, and I remember they asked Dre about it when he was doing post show interviews. They're like, "Oh, did Kendrick have a problem with changing his lyrics?" And he's like, "No, everyone understood the gravity of the situation and how big of a stage this is, and nobody was trying to rock the boat. Everyone went along with the guidelines and so forth." Yeah, but Kendrick already performed at a Super Bowl. You think about it, Wayne has not.
Now I'm thinking they're gonna cut that song right at the moment.
No, they're gonna play like a half a verse or something. That's all you need.
Right at the moment they says probably A minor. The whole stadium's gonna say that, and he's gonna switch.
Exactly. But A minor is a double entendre where you could just say, I don't know. But then again, they may say no. Don't put that in there.